Boncy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race. Abun them all, you take your place, pain, stripe, or thorn. Weel are ye worthy o' a grace as lang's my earn. The groaning trencher, there ye fill your hurdies like a distant hill. Your bun would help to mend a mill in time of need, while through your pores the dews distill like amber bead. His knife, see rustic labour decked, and cut you up with ready thread, trenching your gustry entils bright like ony deck. Then oh, what a glorious sight, warm, reeking, rich. But mark, the rustic haggis fed, the trembling earth resounds his tread. Clapping his woolly, leave a blade, he'll make it whistle. And legs and arms and heads will sned like taps of thistle. Ye powers what make mankind your care, and dish them out their bill of fare. All Scotland wants nae skinking ware that jops in luggies. But if you wish your grateful prayer, gie her a haggis. The haggis.
Don't worry about it, I made a case.
Tickets for our last thing.
What's the runners and riders then? Hey Tom, thanks for letting me know. We'll bring Okay, yeah, down the next.
I don't think we've got celebration in Scotland tonight. Not allowed to talk about those sort of subjects, are we? Rotary meeting.
I was reading this.
I had to go down to Torquay and back up to Paul, so I've had Radio 4 on with all their analysis of all the results all day. It's been great.
It's just that program last night from 10.
Nant y mynydd broel o'iw yn ymroelli tua'r pan, rhwng y brwyn yn sosial ganu o'n y bawn i fel yna. Grig y mynydd yn ei blodau, edrych arnynt i'r aeth, am gael aros ar y bryniau yn yr awyr efo'r grig. Mab y mynydd o dwy fynnau, oedd ei gartref yn gwneud plan, ond mae'n halon yn y mynydd efo'r grig ar adar man. John Carriog Hughes was an exile in a foreign land. He was the station master at Victoria Station in Manchester. And his hiraeth for his birthplace was expressed in a number of poems, none better known in Wales than Nant y Mynydd, the one that I've just said. The poem is about the mountains which have quite a lot of Welsh lamb on them, and that of course is our main course this evening. And the whole menu, of course, has been designed as an international menu. Thank you.
I haven't seen the red light. Actually, David, this is the first time I've seen this red light on. Laurie Schmidt.
Just checking.
In the great tradition of English literature, of Chaucer and Shakespeare and Donne, nobody wrote about bread pudding, bread and butter pudding. And I agreed to read some Shakespeare, but I haven't got any Shakespeare. This is not Shakespeare. Now, bread and butter pudding is a northerner's delight. They eat it in all weathers, and morning, noon, and night.
Where's the accent, Richard?
Do you have an accent over there? Have a B. You need a daily dose of pud eat it with any utensil, you'll find it gives you quite a lift and puts lead into your pencil. So if you're feeling low and not quite up to mustard, there's nothing like a northern pud and a saucepan full of custard. Where's the gong, Mr. President?
You sure that wasn't written by Shakespeare?
They say it takes years off your age and makes your chest quite hairy. If you don't get it every day, you must be a flaming fairy. Pudding's getting cold. So Rotarians Universal, in office, home or pub, get stuck into your afters and join the Pudding Club.
Did you say I mentioned your name? I've got something.
The advantage being, I look down on him because I am upper class.
I look up to him because he is upper class, but I look down on him because he is lower class. I am middle class. I know my place.
I look up to them both, but I don't look up to him as much as I look up to him, because he's got innate breeding.
Because I have innate breeding, I was invited into a Rotary by the district governor.
I was proposed for membership by a founder member. I got in when Eddie advertised for members. In exchange in March.
I look down on them because I am a Paul Harris Fellow.
I really look up to him because he's a Paul Harris Fellow. Who's Paul Harris?
I'm so important, President Eddie always invites me to sit on the top table.
I'm just a bit vulgar for the top table. By the end of the meeting, I'm usually under the table.
I go on the Bandy Heffler exchange.
I've been to the Blackpool conference. I go to Ive with Tony Nash.
My Frankfurt contact is a university professor.
I often host a German bank director. I stay at home in case the French turn up.
Unlike them, I am famous throughout RIBI.
I'm pretty well known in this district.
I look down on them because Roy Romsey knows my name.
I look down on them because I have fundamental integrity.
I work for the gas board. But I've only had 2 convictions. I'm an estate agent. We all know our place, but what do we get out of it?
I get a feeling of superiority over them.
I get a feeling of inferiority from him, but I get a feeling of superiority over him.
I get a pain in the back of the neck.
There you go. When you're ready, little boy.
What do you need there for?
In Rotary clubs there are men of every hue. Those who concentrate on those who concentrate on perks. Bankers, lawyers, chaps who run the brew. A man who makes expensive models, and another who builds boats and lectures too. They're all the boys, no matter what they do. So now I'll tell you what I know, one more. Magna Rotarians are jolly and full of fun. This shows up very clearly in men like David Brearley. But some who are less verbose are still not to be outdone. Sly digs from my company are many. John Chase is unassuming and could not be labelled now. But James LePage could never disappear into a crowd. And Graham Carney shooting alternates between mouth and gun. Rotarians are kings of the spoken word. If you want lots of live well, take Alan Pierce or Hickwell. But if you think diplomatic niceties are absurd, Keith Kilburn is the one who will stun you. While Tony Nash prepares to stalk the borders of his town, he's learning Greek and Turkish and a little Kurdistan. If he meets Saddam Hussein, he's sure to be undeterred. For men are Rotarians are kings of the spoken word. Magna Rotarians are manly as they can be. They say that Richard Hewitt knows really how to do it. He rides on his sailboard like a masculine Valkyrie, but Wagner never captured his rapture. Peter Hipwell doesn't have the same calm equipoise, though in his polished jack boots he's the dearest of the shop. In a box 4 foot by 3. Justify such incapability. Last question. Magna Rotarians are hearty and good in games. Upon the snooker table, Dave Barrett's more than able. Since Doug Abden left the club to stoke up the gasboard's flames, the man who wears the gold crown is Tom Brown.
Reg Oliver and Peter Bell are fighters to the end. They played so long together that their styles begin to blend. When Reg has a bad hold, Peter Blee tries to do the same. Magna Terriers are hearty and good at games.
David. Just point it. It's already on the right button. Just try and get there.
Yeah, get Jean with her oranges.
Oh, God, thanks.
Is it all right, Combley?
It was very good. Yeah. I was very surprised at what Keith had there. I thought, hang on, I'm going to swap him in for Kim.
You shot me when I first decided to do it.
This is Keith and his baby lotion. Is it?
Well, Mr. President, past presidents, ladies and fellow Rotarians, rarely have I been asked to make or say a few words following such an excellent cabaret as happened tonight, and it is something of a difficult thing. I think your Senior Vice President Wynne had this very much in mind when he spoke to me and said, would I come and say just a few words on the how, the why, the what, and the where to. And he said, you will of course be brief. Well, I think I can see the point of that at 11:05, because I was at a meeting in December, actually, and there was a speaker, a very fine speaker. He was very articulate, but he had just the one failing: he didn't know when or how to bring the matters to a conclusion. But finally he sat down and turned to the President and said, "Well now, Mr. President, how was that?" And the President, looking with glazed eyes in front of him,